Proverbs chapter 10, verse 7. The memory of the just is blessed, but the name of the wicked shall rot. The fourth book of Moses, called Numbers. Chapter 21. And when King Arad the Canaanite, which dwelt in the south, heard tell that Israel came by the way of the spies, then he fought against Israel, and took some of them prisoners. And Israel vowed a vow to the Lord, and said, If you will indeed deliver this people into my hand, then I will utterly destroy their cities. And the Lord hearkened to the voice of Israel, and delivered up the Canaanites, and they utterly destroyed them and their cities, and he called the name of the place Hormah. And they journeyed from Mount Hor by the way of the Red Sea, to compass the land of Edom, and the soul of the people was much discouraged because of the way. And the people spoke against God, and against Moses, Why have you brought us up out of Egypt to die in the wilderness? For there is no bread, neither is there any water, and our soul loathes this light bread. And the Lord sent fiery serpents among the people, and they bit the people, and much people of Israel died. Therefore the people came to Moses, and said, We have sinned, for we have spoken against the Lord, and against you. Pray to the Lord, that he take away the serpents from us. And Moses prayed for the people. And the Lord said to Moses, Make you a fiery serpent, and set it on a pole, and it shall come to pass, that every one that is bitten, when he looks on it, shall live. And Moses made a serpent of brass, and put it on a pole, and it came to pass, that if a serpent had bitten any man, when he beheld the serpent of brass, he lived. And the children of Israel set forward, and pitched in Oboth. And they journeyed from Oboth, and pitched at Ijebarim, in the wilderness which is before Moab, toward the sun rising. From there they removed, and pitched in the valley of Zed. From there they removed, and pitched on the other side of Arnon, which is in the wilderness that comes out of the coasts of the Amorites, for Arnon is the border of Moab, between Moab and the Amorites. Wherefore it is said in the book of the wars of the Lord, what he did in the Red Sea, and in the brooks of Arnon, and at the stream of the brooks that goes down to the dwelling of Ar, and lies on the border of Moab. And from there they went to Beer, that is the well whereof the Lord spoke to Moses, Gather the people together, and I will give them water. Then Israel sang this song, Spring up, O well, sing you to it, the princes digged the well, the nobles of the people digged it, by the direction of the lawgiver, with their staves. And from the wilderness they went to Matanoh, and from Matanoh to Nahaliel, and from Nahaliel to Bamoth, and from Bamoth in the valley, that is in the country of Moab, to the top of Pisgah, which looks toward Jeshimon. And Israel sent messengers to Sihon king of the Amorites, saying, Let me pass through your land, we will not turn into the fields, or into the vineyards, we will not drink of the waters of the well, but we will go along by the king's highway, until we be past your borders. And Sihon would not suffer Israel to pass through his border, but Sihon gathered all his people together, and went out against Israel into the wilderness, and he came to Jahaz, and fought against Israel. And Israel smote him with the edge of the sword, and possessed his land from Arnon to Jabbok, even to the children of Ammon, for the border of the children of Ammon was strong. And Israel took all these cities, and Israel dwelt in all the cities of the Amorites, in Heshbon, and in all the villages thereof. For Heshbon was the city of Sihon the king of the Amorites, who had fought against the former king of Moab, and taken all his land out of his hand, even to Arnon. Wherefore they that speak in Proverbs say, Come into Heshbon, let the city of Sihon be built and prepared, for there is a fire gone out of Heshbon, a flame from the city of Sihon, it has consumed Ar of Moab, and the lords of the high places of Arnon. Woe to you, Moab! You are undone, O people of Chemosh, he has given his sons that escaped, and his daughters, into captivity to Sihon king of the Amorites. We have shot at them, Heshbon is perished even to Dibon, and we have laid them waste even to Nophah, which reaches to Medeba. Thus Israel dwelt in the land of the Amorites. And Moses sent to spy out Jazer, and they took the villages thereof, and drove out the Amorites that were there. And they turned and went up by the way of Bashan, and Og the king of Bashan went out against them, he, and all his people, to the battle at Edrei. And the Lord said to Moses, Fear him not, for I have delivered him into your hand, and all his people, and his land, and you shall do to him as you did to Sihon king of the Amorites, which dwelt at Heshbon. So they smote him, and his sons, and all his people, until there was none left him alive, and they possessed his land. The Book of Psalms. Psalm 43. Judge me, O God, and plead my cause against an ungodly nation, O deliver me from the deceitful and unjust man. For you are the God of my strength, why do you cast me off? Why go I mourning because of the oppression of the enemy? O send out your light and your truth, let them lead me, let them bring me to your holy hill, and to your tabernacles. Then will I go to the altar of God, to God my exceeding joy, yes, on the harp will I praise you, O God my God. Why are you cast down, O my soul? And why are you disquieted within me? Hope in God, for I shall yet praise him, who is the health of my countenance, and my God. The Book of Psalms. Psalm 44. We have heard with our ears, O God, our fathers have told us, what work you did in their days, in the times of old. How you did drive out the heathen with your hand, and planted them, how you did afflict the people, and cast them out. For they got not the land in possession by their own sword, neither did their own arm save them, but your right hand, and your arm, and the light of your countenance, because you had a favor to them. You are my King, O God, command deliverances for Jacob. Through you will we push down our enemies, through your name will we tread them under that rise up against us. For I will not trust in my bow, neither shall my sword save me. But you have saved us from our enemies, and have put them to shame that hated us. In God we boast all the day long, and praise your name forever. Selah. But you have cast off, and put us to shame, and go not forth with our armies. You make us to turn back from the enemy, and they which hate us spoil for themselves. You have given us like sheep appointed for meat, and have scattered us among the heathen. You sell your people for nothing, and do not increase your wealth by their price. You make us a reproach to our neighbors, a scorn and a derision to them that are round about us. You make us a byword among the heathen, a shaking of the head among the people. My confusion is continually before me, and the shame of my face has covered me, for the voice of him that reproaches and blasphemes, by reason of the enemy and avenger. All this is come on us, yet have we not forgotten you, neither have we dealt falsely in your covenant. Our heart is not turned back, neither have our steps declined from your way, though you have sore broken us in the place of dragons, and covered us with the shadow of death. If we have forgotten the name of our God, or stretched out our hands to a strange God, shall not God search this out? For he knows the secrets of the heart. Yes, for your sake are we killed all the day long, we are counted as sheep for the slaughter. Awake, why sleep you, O Lord? Arise, cast us not off forever. Why hide you your face, and forget our affliction and our oppression? For our soul is bowed down to the dust, our belly cleaves to the earth. Arise for our help, and redeem us for your mercy's sake.